4 p.m., International School, University of Lagos faces the Salvation Army Catherine Booth Secondary School on a bold national issue. Should Nigeria's anti-corruption agencies be merged into a single independent body? Then at 5 p.m., Golden Heights College takes on Great Solid Rock College in a compelling exchange on whether individuals bear more responsibility for environmental protection than the government. 2 debates, big ideas, 2 more qualifiers for the round of 16. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me on Wednesday for this intellectual showdown. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 28, 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obi-Wisi. For sponsorship or partnership opportunities, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Welcome back. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. You may want to refresh. That's what it's called, right,
Yes,
Femi?
refresh
the live stream. Refresh the Nigeria Info
Refresh
page.
it again.
So that the new live stream can pop up and you can join. Remember to like, comment, and share.
All right, this next debate sees the return of 2 institutions we had seen in the first regional finals of this season. Let us meet them. From Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos. Welcome the duo of Dumtochukwu Obimma and Miriam Lawal. Welcome. It's good to have you both in the studio. Your first name is Dumtochukwu. What's the short version of it? What your Dumto?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I was going to say Doomy, but then it would sound like dummy, so I decided bad idea.
Dumto. What does mommy call you?
Dumto.
And dad?
Dumto.
And your friends?
Dumto.
Okay, Dumto it is.
But don't they call you Doom Baby sometimes? Because then it would sound like Dumb Baby. Gosh, it's not working.
It's cringe now.
Yeah, I agree. It's cringe-worthy, girl.
Well, Dumto Chukwu is 15. She's in SS3. Miriam is 14 and in SS2 at Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos. Well, the last time we saw these schools, their contestants were entirely different.
Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. They're also supported by David Chukudum, who I think we saw last time.
Did we see you last? We saw you, so
We
she's
saw
the
her.
different one.
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Dumto Baby.
Yeah, Dumto is. Yeah, we saw Lawal, Miriam Lawal.
That's right.
David Chukudum is 13 and he's in SS1 and he's growing on us. Brilliant. And now to their opponent, also returning from Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos. Welcome to the duo of Anyadiegu Faith and Ishie Success.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Success is returning. The last time they were here, Obagade Johnson was the chief speaker, but now he has been replaced by this fine young lass.
Faith Anyadiegu. Welcome.
Hello, Faith.
Faith is 15. She's in SS2. Success is also 15. She's jumped to SS3. And meaning this will be her last season here. So she will give it her all to get to the national finals. Obagade Johnson is on standby for them this time around. The 13-year-old SS1 student of Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos. So to you and to Dumto and Miriam of Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, all the best to you. So now we determine how you will debate, right, Yvonne?
Yes, Femi.
So a little ritual, and as that ritual continues, we need to remind you that you'll get 3 minutes each. 3 minutes for each round. During Your rebuttal round, you must first refute your opponents before adding fresh points to back up your arguments. And now, in addition to the strength of your points, you will be judged for your elocution and style of presentation. You could tie, and if you do tie, there will be a tiebreaker round. In that round, you will switch sides and get 5 minutes only, one time take, to argue the position previously argued by your opponent, aka you will switch sides in a tiebreaker case. For now, let's understand what sides you all have taken.
That's right. We'll start by reminding you of the topic. Individuals are more responsible for environmental protection than the government.
I'm seeing a few grimaces. Some people picking sides they had hoped not to pick.
Well, Golden Heights College will either say yes or no, and Great Solid Rock College will either say no or yes. We're about to find out. We'll start with Golden Heights College. How will you argue?
We are saying yes.
Oh, you're saying yes.
Supporters, the proposers.
Okay, that means Great Solid Rock College will say no, being the opposers of the motion. Now that we've established all of these, we have to take another quick break. And when we come back, it will be time to hit the ring.
The debate floor comes alive on Wednesday with 2 gripping contests of intellect and conviction. At 4 p.m., International School, University of Lagos faces the Salvation Army Catherine Booth Secondary School on a bold national issue. Should Nigeria's anti-corruption agencies be merged into a single independent body? Then at 5 p.m., Golden Heights College takes on Great Solid Rock College in a compelling exchange on whether individuals bear more responsibility for environmental protection than the government. 2 debates, big ideas, 2 more qualifiers for the round of 16. I am Yvonne Okhaifo. Join Femi, Obong-Daniels and me on Wednesday for this intellectual showdown. I Beg to Differ Season 9. 32 schools, now 28, 1 winner, 1 grand title, the champion of champions. Supported by Obi-Wisi. For sponsorship or partnership opportunities, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm or I Beg to Differ @nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the tournament of champions.
Welcome back. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Like, comment, and share. Also, of course, by the way, we have someone on Facebook who says they're viewing all the way from Chad, Femi.
Beautiful.
And this is Azo Mbaigwemro. Now, I know I have murdered and bastardized that name. You have to forgive me, okay? But we are happy to have you join us all the way from Chad. This is the 2nd regional tournament in this season of I Beg to Differ. It is season 9.
So welcome once again, one and all, to I Beg to Differ Students Debate, where the future is not predicted, but prepared. Tonight's question in this 2nd and final debate of the evening: breathe in the very air around us. Who bears the greater burden for protecting the planet? Is it the government with its policies and power, or the individual with conscience and choice? We speak of rivers choked with waste, skies thick with smoke, streets burdened by plastic and neglect. But we must ask, is environmental protection a matter of legislation or of lifestyle? Standing ready to argue this vital issue are 2 formidable institutions. We've seen them before. We are proud and happy to welcome them back to the Colosseum of words. Golden Heights College, where brilliance meets boldness sky high. They are the proposers, arguing in the affirmative. Great Solid Rock College, where conviction stands firm as its name. And they will be opposing the motion. Tonight, they'll debate not just policy, but personal duty. Because the earth does not belong to government alone, nor does it belong to the individual alone. It belongs to the future. So let this argument rise between these great institutions. We start with the motion. Proposers and supporters. That's Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, whose lead speaker is Tochukwu Obimma.
Good day, distinguished judges, worthy opponents, and the ever-listening audience. This topic remains crucial because it encompasses the responsibility of protecting our environment. And I largely agree that individuals are more responsible because of lifestyle and because daily activities can have a significant impact. That's why my presence here today is to propose the motion. Individuals are more responsible for environmental protection than the government. My name is Tochukwu, a student from Golden Heights College, Ikeja. And before I proceed, government is a system or a group of people with the power to manage, control, and rule a country. They make law, enforce them, and provide services for the people. Individual is a single person separate from a group, while environmental protection is the act of keeping the environment clean, safe, free from harm, damage, and pollution. Given that, my first point is that government policies are ineffective without individual compliance. Example, the Nigerians' ban on single-use plastic faces weak enforcement as individuals and vendors continue to use these materials, proving that without individual compliance, the policy is ineffective. Also, individual choices shape market behavior as demand for sustainable products pressure businesses to adapt greener practices, which causes a shift in industry towards environmental responsibilities. My judges, do you know that household and individual consumption contributes to about 62 to 75% of global greenhouse emission, showing that lifestyle choices greatly affect and contribute to environmental pollution? We have an activist, Doyinsola Ogunye, who founded initiatives like the Medic and the RESWAYE that engages children, youths, and women directly in taking up beach cleanup, waste management, coastal pollution reduction, and using local outreach radios and social medias to engage the citizen practically. Why is she doing this? Because she knows she lives in the environment and she wants to enjoy her environment, and that's why she has to take responsibility for keeping it safe. We also have the Sosti Vibe, a Nigerian youth-driven organization that engages thousands of youths to take practical action, often filling up gaps left by the government. In 2024 and 2025, Sosti Vibes partnered with UPS Nigeria and Alliance Nigeria for waste management, recycling efforts, and advocacy programs in states like Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and other communities, engaging community members directly in environmental protection action. Furthermore, research identifies that adopting plant-based diets and choosing not to drive at all, or to reduce the way we drive can substantially reduce our carbon footprint in the environment. Furthermore, since we want to enjoy our environment, it's our duty to protect our natural resources that are limited, like water, forests, fossil fuels, which we want to keep for future use by our future generation. Doing this, our resources remain available for future use by future generations, and we can teach others, the society, and our children on how to cultivate cultural awareness. Thank you.
Well done, Tochukwu Obimma of Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, for her school's opening round. We'll now go straight to Faith Anyadiegu, who will be the lead speaker for Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos.
The first duty of the government is to protect the lives and property of its citizens. My esteemed chairman, honorable adjudicators, vigilant timekeeper, co-debaters, and attentive members of this audience. My name is Anyadiegu, a bona fide student of Great Solid Rock College. I stand to proudly oppose the motion which states individuals are more responsible for environmental protection than the government. Environmental protection is not a favor and is definitely not an option. It's a constitutional responsibility of the government. The key phrase in this motion is more responsible. We are not saying individuals are free from responsibility. All we are saying is that the greater primary and foundational responsibility lies with the government. Because responsibility follows power, it follows capacity, and it follows authority. And who has more of this? The government. First and foremost, lawmaking and enforcement is a government function. Distinguished judges, without law, there is no order. Who bans harmful plastic? Who regulates dumping site? Who punishes companies that pollute? Who creates environmental law? Is it Mr. Ade down the street? No, it is agency like Nesria. When the Lagos state government created the restriction on single-use plastic, was this policy signed by an individual? No. Without enforcement, environmental protection becomes an advice, and advice is weak. Enforcement is foundational, and enforcement belongs to the government. Furthermore, the government controls a large scale of the government control a large scale of environmental damage. Let's talk about the scale. When oil spill destroyed communities in Niger Delta, when gas fled continuously, when factories released toxic smoke into the atmosphere, was this caused by an individual throwing pure nylon on the floor? No, this was caused by factories and industry which are licensed and registered by the government. Can an individual shut down an oil polluting company or cancel a factory's license? No, it is only the government that has the legal authority to control multinational corporation in Nigeria. Now, who is more responsible? The government who makes law, or individuals who decide whether to obey this law or not? When a lot of environmental pollution usually emerge from industrial negligence, and it is the duty of the government to regulate this industry. Also, responsibility follows capacity. Distinguished judges, let us be logical. Environmental protection requires good drainage system, effective waste management, and environmental sanitation. No individual citizen has the capacity to provide all of these amenities because they tend to focus more on their basic needs. It is only the government that has the capacity and the resources to provide this basic need, and since responsibility follows capacity, then the government should bear the greater responsibility. Lastly, democratic mandate and accountability. We elect leaders. We allocate funds for environmental protection. Why? Because environmental protection is not just a private hobby; it's a public obligation. If my fellow opponents say that individual protection is more of a function of the government, then why do we still have agencies like the Environmental Task Force and the Regulatory Agency? The existence of this institution alone proves that environmental protection is more of a responsibility of the government. When a ship is sinking, do we blame the passengers more than the captain? No, the government is the captain of the nation's environmental ship. Now, responsibility follows power, and this power lies with the government. For undeniable reason, I stand to proudly oppose this motion, which states individuals are more responsible for environmental protection than the government. I rest my case.
Thank you.
And right on time too.
Indeed.
Well done, indeed. That was the opening round for Great Solid Rock College, Lagos, from Ayadiegu Faith of that institution.
Jasper Celestine Ikwedem says, watching from Owerri, Imo State. Okay, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Join the live streams, like, comment, and share. Of course, remember, this is the second regional tournament in this season of I Beg to Differ. It is I Beg to Differ Season 9.
We're back right after this time out.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
Welcome back. Interesting comments from most of you. This is Debo Williams, who says, I loved Obagade in his rebuttals last time out. Best of luck to the teams, he says. Olamide and Nifowoshi, we see you, and the rest of you saying good job, saying fantastic, and those many comments, we appreciate all.
Right. Azor Umbai Gwemro says, I'm sorry, but he says, whoa, these ladies. Well. It's time to hit the ring one more time for the rebuttal duel. Good grief.
Yeah. Well, the cases have been made. Now comes the challenge. Rebuttal round starts right now. Are you ready, ladies? Brilliant.
We'll start this round with Great Solid Rock College being the motion opposer. I believe his sheer success will take this round. You've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
It be the if individuals are really responsible, can they control law, industries, and national policy? Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, and my fellow co-debaters. My name is Isha Success, a representative of Greater Edward College, and I stand firmly to oppose the motion which says individuals are more responsible for environmental protection than the government. My opponent stated that government policies are inefficient without individual compliance. Yes, individual reduce waste, but who allows plastic production without regulation? Who fails to build proper drainage system? Who fails to provide disposal system? The government. Responsibility comes with power, and the greatest power lies with the government. My opponent also stated that households contribute to global emissions, but I beg to differ. According to global environment report, the biggest pollution contributors are energy production, oil and gas companies, industries, emissions. My opponent also stated that it is the duty of the individual to protect the environment. We can't give individuals a responsibility that belongs to those in power. In countries with strict enforcement like Singapore, people stop to litter not because they suddenly become angels, but because laws are strictly enforced over there. My opponents also stated that individuals have the duty to keep the community clean. But let's compare the fact. One oil spills in Niger Delta affected thousands of hectares of land and water, not by the individuals, but by the government who mismanage this industry. My opponent also stated that individual has the upper hand there. But let me ask this question: Can individual enforce law? Can individual build a drainage system across the state? No, but the government can. Having argued my opponent point, I'd like to add additional points to further strengthen my stand in this debate. Government has the power to enforce laws and also manage industries, but no, individual does not. Individual cannot build a drainage system. Individual cannot implement laws. Individual does not even sign international cooperations agreements like the Paris Agreement. An individual cannot pass down environmental legislation. Cannot pass down environmental legislation. Cannot pass down environmental legislation. Government builds structure, but the people empowers them. Thank you.
Well done.
Ichie Success of Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos. For their rebuttal round, we'll switch now to Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos. And it's the turn of Mariam Lawal to go for her school.
Good day, distinguished judges, worthy opponents, and audience. The opposition claims that governments are more responsible for environmental protection because they have laws, resources, and policies. We will show why this argument is misguided and why responsibility lies with individuals. To begin with, my opponents make mention of governments make laws. Yes, governments make laws. Sure, governments can make laws, but laws alone do not protect the environment. A law is useless if individuals do not obey it. For example, in Nigeria, plastic are banned in several states. The plastic pollution still continues due to the ignorance of the individuals by obeying regulation. After 2019, environmental protection mainly depends on daily personal behavior, while governments can wholly attempt to influence them. My opponents also made mention of the Paris Climate Agreement. With this climate agreement, people still litters, burns, and ignores the rules, which shows that the individuals are responsible for environmental protection. You can't expect individuals to monitor. You can't expect the government to monitor millions of streets and homes, because you can't expect the government to monitor millions of homes and citizens. Thank you.
All right. That was 14-year-old Mariam Lawal.
Are you sure you're done? Because you still have time. If you need some time, just say so. You've got time, okay? So it's okay. You've got well over a minute. There's still time to salvage what you have to salvage, okay? Just pick it up when you're ready. There's still time. Until the bell goes, it's your time.
I would suggest you get to it because your clock is still rolling.
Individuals trading shape market behavior on demand for sustainable products pressure businesses to adapt greater practices, while causes a shift in industries towards environmental responsibilities. Individuals ask fast, but governments ask slow. Governments can make laws, but that does not mean citizens are able to. Thank you.
Your time is up, darling.
All right. You get a second round of applause. Well done for the effort. Mariam Lawal of Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, taking us to one final break. When we come back, it will be time for the closing arguments between Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, and Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos.
Indeed.
Season 9, second regional finals, thanks to Obi-Weezy. Let's take a message from them, and we'll be right back.
Obi-Weezy, Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadgets trade-ins. From Lagos to Abuja.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Both. Whether you shop in store or online at obiweezy.com, that is obiweezy.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obi-Weezy offers affordable tech, trusted service. Because with gadgets, Obi-Weezy is your guy. Follow us on Instagram at Obi-Weezy Backup Page and on TikTok at Obi-Weezy.
Welcome back, everyone. The battle of ideas has heated up. One final chance to be heard. Closing statements, everyone. Golden Heights College and Great Solid Rock College. I'm guessing closing for the motion pushers and supporters will be Dumto Chukwu, is that correct? And for Solid Rock College, that would be Faith or Ishie Success. Brilliant. So let's go straight to the motion supporters, Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos, and Dumto Chukwu, Obim.
All protocols duly observed. We seem to forget that we put them in power, we elected them, we stood in lines to vote in our secret ballots, we chose our political parties, and we made them where we are today. So why can't we come together and keep our environment clean? We live in it after all. And when I mean we, I mean the individuals, the people who actually create these ways and people who can take action for these ways. People like Doing Solar and Saucy Vibe have come to realize this and have come and started taking responsibilities. We want to go to the beach, so we clean the beach up. We want to live in an healthy environment, free from pollution and free from damage, so we have to take control of that. The power has been put in our hands and the government is just there to oversee it, and we know, especially in a country like Nigeria, that our government is not as effective as we want. So why can't we stand up and do what we need to do? We are Nigeria. Without us there is no Nigeria. So without us there is no clean environment, and that is why we should take responsibilities. We have to do little things like recycle, adopt place-based diets, and other things will fall into place. There is no way there will be demand for greener foods or sustainable products, and industries will not have to shift and work in the way that we want. Without the government, when the government was not united, we were still doing fine. In our homes, we take responsibility for our things. So why does it have to be different when it has to do with our nations? When it has to do with our nation, all we need is compliance. We don't need ignorance. All we need is education and knowledge, and we'll be fine. That is why we should be the one to have more responsibility in protecting our own environment. Thank you.
Okay. Well done to you, Dumto Chukwu Obima of Golden Heights College, Ikeja. I was impressed when she mentioned Doyin Sola, who's doing great in terms of beach cleaning. And to you too, Mariam Lawal, well done. You've played your part. And to David Chukudum, who's with you Well done. Golden Heights College, Ikeja, Lagos. We now go straight to your opponents for their closing remarks as Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos. And for the closer, it's Ishie Success.
Join the live streams on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. We are streaming live. Like, comment, and share. Ishie Success. It is time to close.
As we conclude this debate, let's step back and ask one simple question. Who has the power to create nationwide environmental changes? Is it the individual or the institution who governs millions? Throughout today's debate, we've shown one clear reality. While individual plays a role, the greater responsibility lies with the government. Furthermore, environmental crisis is not a small-scale problem caused by an individual throwing bottles into a gutter. These are systemic factors: deforestation, environmental emissions, industrial emissions, oil spills, weak waste management system, and poor urban planning. These are not controlled by individuals. These are regulated or mismanaged by the government. Government also controls policies. They decide whether a recycling system exists or not. They decide whether industries are monitored or not. They decide whether environmental laws are ignored or reinforced. Moreover, responsibility comes with power, and the greatest power lies with the government. Government creates the framework within which individuals operate. When policies are weak, enforcement is absent, industries are falling, then individuals are left powerless. Let us be honest, flooding does not happen because individuals throw waste into the gutter. It's happened because urban planning failed. Oil spills devastate the community not because they asked for it, but because regulation is insufficient. Tonight, let us not confuse participation with primary responsibility. Individual react while the government regulates. When responsibility meets with power, it meets at the door of the government. Structure determines success, and these structures are being built by the government. Therefore, I stand firmly, unwaveringly to oppose this motion. Thank you.
Thank you.
Indeed, Ishie Success closing for her school, Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos, alongside lead speaker Faith Ayajiegu, and of course Obagade Johnson also supporting. And so, to all those listening, we conclude another compelling encounter. Tonight's debate, this particular one we just heard, reminds us that the environment does not negotiate. It responds to policy, to practice, to people. Whether change begins in parliament or in the home, it must begin somewhere. And so to Golden Heights College and Great Solid Rock College, we celebrate your eloquence, your intellect, and your integrity, and your bravery when the chips were down. Because when young minds debate the earth's future, hope breathes a little easier. Well, now, pens are moving, the points are adding up. The judges are deciding tonight's outcome. So stay with us. We'll find out how the judges have decided in a bit. Before that, though, Diction coach Yvonne Okhaifo with tips you can use.
Thank you, Femi. I'll start with Great Solid Rock College. You should say ask. Is she a success? At this point, you should not say ask anymore. You should say ask because you've been here before. Okay, so say ask, not ask. Question, not question. Question or question, but not question. Okay, say question or say question, but not question. The people empower the government, not the people empowers. Subject verb agreement rule. Is she a success? All right, you have to obey that rule. Say compare, not compare. Let's compare. Okay? To compare two things, not compare two things. You compare, not compare. Reduce, not reduce. It is s, not z. Okay? So reduce, not reduce. Government, not government. Government. Okay? Say government. Also say these institutions. Use this for one thing. Use these for more than one thing. So when you say institutions, you should say these institutions, not this institutions. These. You have to be mindful. So say these, not this. Okay? Basic, not basic. It is s, not z. Say have, not have. Have, okay? You have to enunciate the have, not have. I will also say capacity, not capacity. There's no R. Say capacity, okay? Not capacity. Capacity. Dumping site, not dumping side. Dumping site. Dumping site, okay? Advice is uncountable. Don't say give me an advice, or it becomes an advice. Policy becomes an advice. A piece of advice you would say, or should say, but not say an advice, okay? Let me give you a piece of advice. Do you want some advice, but not say, let me give you an advice, okay? It is uncountable. Say individuals, not individual. Individuals, okay? Individuals. And to Golden Heights College, I will say college, not college. College, lidge, okay? College, not college. Also say these materials, the same rule applies. The demonstrative pronouns this and these serve different purposes while serving one purpose. Use this to point to one thing. Use these to point to more than one thing which are closer to you. Use that to point to one thing that is distant, that is away from you. Use those to point. So you see, these is the plural of this. Those is the plural of that. Okay? So you should say these materials, not this materials. Also say pressure, not pressure. Pressure. Social media, not social medias. Social media is already plural. The singular form of media is medium. Okay? So you say social media. You should never say social medias. All right? And then say a healthy environment, not unhealthy environment. A healthy. Okay? Use the indefinite article a when the word coming after it starts with a consonant sound. Is a consonant. A healthy environment. Use an when the word following that starts with a vowel. An apple. An engineer. A is a vowel. E is a vowel, okay? But use a with words that start with consonants. Is that clear? I'll stop there, Femi.
Thank you, Yvonne. Well done. I hope you young ladies were taking notes, mental notes at the very least. Okay, time for the decision. I may be leaning on your device for the decision because of this technical thingy going on here, Yvonne.
Okay.
But interesting comments from some of you. I'm reading comments from YouTube now. Kelechi Nwako says, well done, Dumto Chuku, you spoke well. Mamali says, well done, GSR. Debo Williams says, great solid rock. Do have a bevy of good debaters. I see what they are doing in that school. We should watch out for them in the days ahead. And more from Kelechi Nwako. Golden Heights College, you are doing great. Also says, Golden Heights College, you did well. Go girls, in God we trust. That's for Mama Lee and more. This is superb. This is superb debate and argument. Up Golden Heights. Thank you very much for all your comments. Do you have any more comments from your end?
I will have to check WhatsApp. We've been on Facebook and YouTube the whole time.
No
seem
doubt.
to have neglected our WhatsApp community. This message says, thank you,
look
Yvonne.
how horrible you are, Yvonne.
Tell me, why do you always throw me under the bus? Why? Anyway, this message says, thank you, Yvonne. I love you. Aw, I love you too. And this person goes on to say, I'm getting better. Aw, well, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for listening. And thank you for learning.
All right. Okay. Looks like we might have some time to take some calls.
Indeed. So we can take the results now and then go back to the phone lines.
So let's go to the result right away. The presentation round. All three judges score that round 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. For Great Solid Rock College. So it's Great Solid Rock College 10. Golden Heights. Pardon me. Great Solid Rock College 30. And Golden Heights 27 in round 1. In round 2, the rebuttal round, all three judges score it 10-7, 10-7, 10-7. For Golden Solid Rock College.
Great Solid Rock.
Great
College.
Solid Rock, pardon me. Great Solid Rock. This thing probably needs, I must have hit something.
Okay.
So just to get it back on track.
Okay, here we go.
So, second round, Great Solid Rock College lead by 30 to 21. That's a total of 60 points to 48. And to the third round. In the third round, Georges Ama and Ufoma score the third round a tie. And Chief George Chike scores it 10-9 in favor of Great Solid Rock. That's 30 to Great Solid Rock and 29 to Golden Heights College. Diction scoring is a tie. And so it's 100 to 87. For your winner in this debate by unanimous decision, congratulations to Anya Diego Faith and Ishie Success of Great Solid Rock College, Alimoso, Lagos. Well done, both of you. Well done. Congratulations. You progress to the round of 16 where you go up against International School, University of Lagos, Akoka.
Now, those are also returning veterans like you. So that's a match I look forward to next week. But to you, Golden Heights College, I want you, especially Miriam, not to beat yourself up, okay? Nerves do happen, and they happen to the best of us.
True.
All right?
True.
So don't beat yourself up. This is your second baptism of fire, you can say, right? And then come back again in the next season. Okay? If at first you don't succeed, you try and try again until you do.
All right.
There you go. That's your topic for the next round.
So it's International School, University of Lagos, Akoka versus Great Solid Rock College, Alimosho, Lagos. You will be opposing the motion on that occasion, I guess?
Yes.
Yes. Brilliant. All the best. Are we able to take a few?
Oh, yes, we would love to do that. Femi, isn't it wonderful that we've done this, we've finished at this time?
Yeah. We might as well go to this comment.
We might. 0201-277-0993 or 0201-465-7190. Call any of those numbers if you have a thought to share. Hello, good evening to you and welcome. What's your name?
Hello, good evening, Prince Yvonne.
Hello, good evening. Is this
Miss Ma?
What's your name?
This is Chidubem.
Of course it's Chidubem. Hello, Chidubem. How are you?
I'm fine. Mr. Femi, good evening.
Good evening to you, my brother.
Chidubem is my student.
I know that this is coming. I know that Great Rock College is about to go. They're about to take this show. I know that this is their show. Because the last time I watched those school put up a fight. They really put up a fight in the last occasion. So this time around, I'm really rooting for them to go ahead.
All right.
Where the problem will come now, if they have to meet, I'm forgetting the name of this school.
International School, the school that they just debated. that just
no,
debated earlier?
No. I'm forgetting the name of this school. Wellspring College.
Oh, Wellspring is not in the competition this edition.
That's too bad.
Well, thank you, Chidubem. Thank you very much. The numbers to call are 0201 271 2770993 and 0201 465 7190. The WhatsApp number is 080 959 758 05. Chukwuemeka says, congratulations to every one of you. Up GSR. That's Great Solid Rock College. Okay. Sunday. Okay, this is from Quadio Fabrice Kwasi. He says, I've been following you since in Cote d'Ivoire. Good job. All right. Well, thank you for following us. Hello. Hello. Good evening and welcome. What's your name?
My name is Kule calling from Apa.
Hello, Kule. Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yvonne, you guys are doing a great job. In fact, I feel like coming over to participate. Thank you and God bless you.
Well, thank you, Kule. Thank you very much. Akobundo Godson Ojunwa says, congrats to Great Solid Rock. Okay, with 3 exclamation marks. I'm sure those exclamation marks are supposed to show how excited he is about Great Solid Rock's victory. Well, keep your comments coming in on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 080-959-75805. The phone lines are 0201 2770993 and 0201 465 7190.
Special thanks to our team, Sheriff Quadri, executive producer. I beg to differ students debate. Olamide Faduju, who leads our Nigeria Info digital team. Babatunde Abdul Salam, who is our technical and content production guy, is the reason why you are able to watch the live streams on Facebook and YouTube. By the way, Kenneth Odueme, who is our main guy who ensures that the on-the-floor production is done alongside Samuel Iwuji to make sure they populate our content everywhere and making sure our kids, our contestants look good as all of us who are involved.
Right.
Nneka Elejan, who is the sound guy for this debate tournament.
We've got some messages on WhatsApp, Femi.
Go
This
ahead.
one says, good evening, IBTD crew. Well done for a job well done. Oh, well, thank you. He goes on to say, please, I want to suggest the following. 1, the competition should be school-based as well as individual students-based, i.e., one edition should be for the school, the other student-focused, more like in table tennis where there is single and double competitions. Well, thank you, but here's what we've been able to do. In as much as it is school-based right now, okay, the students themselves are still recognized as participants in this competition. And so what that means is that the prize money doesn't all go to the school. It goes to the individual debaters as well. And I hope that answers your question, Ladi from Ikorodu, who then goes on to say, I want the team to come up with the chronicle or evolution and development of I Beg to Differ from start until date, the past participants and winners, champions, even progress made by the participants in life and past judges, everything. Well, thank you, Laddie from Ikorodu. That's quite a brilliant suggestion, Femi.
True. And who better to get on top of it than Yvonne Okhaifo, who's been there from day one.
Oh, good grief.
You have your task cut out now.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, let me make sure. Oh, this one is not for us, Femi. This one goes on to say, good job, you are doing well done. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Do you have any more?
Okute Ogadimma Joel Godwin on Facebook says, congratulations. Well, thank you. Do we have any on YouTube, Femi?
Well, I think we'll leave it there. Let me see. Watching live from VI, that's Mr. Lukman. He also says, much love, Diction coach. Mama Lee has been very active. Congratulations to Great Solid Rock. Well done, faith and success. And she breaks into a dance. Sunday Abigail says, welcome back, Great Solid Rock. I wish you all the best. Sir Gideon goes, this is massive. Ubong Sunday says, up Golden Heights, and many, many more. But
was I called Mamali? I'm concerned because I heard. Did anybody else hear Mamali? Even the students agree because I heard and I thought for who is Mamali?
Abi?
Who on earth is Mamali? Anyway, Adeoti Oluwafemi on Facebook says, a big congratulations to Great Solid Rock College. Their name is powerful. Keep the fire burning. See you in 2 weeks, okay?
No doubt.
Femi, do we still have time?
No, we've run out of time. Indeed, the lights begin to dim right here. But the idea spoken here tonight will echo long after the night, because debates do not end when the microphones go silent. They continue in classrooms, in homes, in policies yet unwritten. Tonight we witness courage wrapped in eloquence, confidence sharpened by intellect, young voices brave enough to challenge the status quo. To every contestant, you came as students, but you spoke like citizens shaping tomorrow. Well done. To every listener, remember, a nation grows not only through roads and buildings, but through ideas. This has been I Beg to Differ for the day, where disagreement is not division, but the beginning of understanding. Until tomorrow, when we come again at 4, keep questioning, keep thinking, and never be afraid to differ.
Thank you, Femi. Before we draw the curtains, finally, remember, if you're interested in working with I Beg to Differ, in partnering with us via sponsorship, reach out to us via email, info@nigeriainfo.fm. Alternatively, you can reach us via I Beg to Differ at nigeriainfo.fm. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.